Oh, hey, how you doing? So yeah, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk to you about transitions and how important they can be in telling your story. But first, if you're new here, how about hitting the subscribe button just down here? You know, I'll tell you what, I'll run the credits while you do that, and I'll make myself a cup of coffee. Go on, just down here. Hey, and what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Benham Media. My name is Nathan and it's an absolute pleasure to have you all here today, and I hope you are well. So, what I'm going to do today is that I'm going to tell you about transitions, like I just said. Before I do, I'm going to let you know that I use the hashtag on Instagram, BMPics2020. It would mean so much if you wouldn't mind starting to use that in some of your photographs. At least that way you're going to have a little look at your work, and at the end of some of my videos I might start shouting out to you guys at any photographs that I think just sort of stand out. A few people have started using it already, so thank you very much for those who have, and I look forward to that. But going into this video, transitions are very, very important. They can make or break a particular video, and they're a great way of helping the audience know that the story's moving on. Like, this scene is now finished, we're now moving into the next scene. So it gives your audience that sort of like little bit of clarity to know that the story's moved forward, that your characters are moving forward. One of the best ones you can use is the simple fade to black. And how that looks is just like this. Right, so how simple was that? That scene was finished, it faded to black, faded back up again, and the new scene has started. Now, the wonderful thing about fade to black is it's one of the most commonly used transitions in film, television, and mostly in YouTube as well, and quite a lot of other productions, adverts use it quite a fair bit as well. The wonderful, brilliant thing about this particular transition is that it is actually built within most, if not all, editing softwares, even down to my phone, which when I edit the stories, there's even one in that particular editing software. And all you got to do is just drop and drag. When I started looking into making this video, and I was looking what type of transitions can I tell you guys about, what type of things can I show you, there are so many. And I mean, there's so many that I can't really squeeze into one video. So I am going to make this a sort of selection of videos, a series of videos, not potentially back to back. I might go away, learn how to do a particular transition, and bring that into a video to show you and teach you how to boost up your production value of your YouTube videos, of your short films. This one, I'm just going to show you all of the in-house built-in transitions that you can have within Premiere Pro, because that's the software that I use. If you use any other softwares, I'm pretty sure there is similar transitions that you can just simply drop and drag. So we're going to talk about the drop and drag transitions that are in Premiere Pro. How you do a simple fade to black is that you go up to effects, you go into video transitions, go into dissolve, and there it is, right there, dip to black, and a whole nice little list. Or of course you can go into the search engine, write in dip, and it will come up dip to black, dip to white. Those are the two, and all you've got to do is click on it, drag at the point of your scene cut, and drop it. That's it. And you can even change the length of it. If you want to make it a little bit longer, you can. If you want to make it a little bit shorter, of course you can do that as well. But usually the 5 seconds that it takes to go in and out again is pretty good. Now, I generally use this as well at the front of my videos, as you may have noticed when I opened my intro that it sort of came from black, faded up, and I did my little intro. Hi guys, how are you doing? And I also use it at the end of my videos when I'm doing my sort of like, thank you very much guys for watching, I'll see you in the next one. I have it fade back down to black before my end plate comes up, which asks you all to subscribe. By the way, have you done that yet? It takes literally a couple of seconds, just just say. So with transitions, these drop and drag go into those video transitions. There are so many to choose from, and you can sort of like test and try some out, give them a bit of a go. Like I said, dip to black is one of my most favorite, but one of the ones I also like to use is the zoom as well. And it's always good to use that particular one with a little bit, whoa. Okay, so what I was trying to say about the zoom transition is it's very good with movement. As you can see, it's good when you put a little bit of movement to it. Now I use the zoom, and I use it quite a fair bit when I'm doing my out and about videos, when I'm moving around with the camera, playing about with the camera, and just sort of like, it's good because you sort of like zoom in and zoom out, and it works really well with movement. What is also pretty good is what a lot of films generally use as well, is pretty much the snap transition, where there's absolutely no effect whatsoever, and you simply snap to another scene. Now it is important to every now and then, not all the time, but to every now and then try to plan your transitions. Just like that one. You saw me with my camera walking out of my house and for it to be right here. Now I could have simply have just walked out and you'll be like, whoa, where did that camera go? So I've held it in my hand. But what you don't know is, because I've planned this, that I actually shot the inside footage on this camera. I've just simply used my vlogging camera as a prop. That's it. I've picked this one up, made it handheld, walked through because I wanted to show you how a snap transition can also help. It's not always the best way of doing it. Sometimes a simple drop and drag or a graphic transition will work, but this one works just as much. Now there is one that is very popular, especially amongst YouTubers, which you've probably seen everybody do, and it's this one. It's the simple, and it's that one. There we go, the hand to lens transition. Now so many YouTubers use this, and it's a really, really good transition to use. It means the scene's finished, you're about to move on to a different location, and again, you can use a simple drop and drag and drop and drag transition to do it as well. Now, a lot of YouTubers that I watch are photographers and filmmakers, and they generally use this particular type of transition when they are going to a location. Like they'll be in their home studio and they go, hey guys, how we doing? Yeah, come and join me in central London. And they'll go boom, like that, and all of a sudden they're in central London, which means they can cut out some negative time when they're on the train or when they're on a plane or when they're in the car where they can't really shoot, and it's a great way of doing that. Now how I did that particular transition was to, instead of it being like a harsh cut, I did a dissolve, a film dissolve transition, which again is under the video transitions, into dissolve, film dissolve, put it in between the two, and it mixes the two together, sort of blends them two together, which gives you the nice smooth transition between the palm going up to the lens. You can use dip to black. That's something else I think a lot of them use, because obviously you are going completely black. Sometimes what they use as well is they go into the shirt. They don't usually just put the hand on the lens, they'll bring it to their shirt. So if they're wearing the same coat shirt all day, they'll go into a black shirt and they'll come out of their black shirt as well. But that's it. I highly recommend that you guys go into the effects menu, go into the video transitions and have a play. There are so many really, really good ones there. Some of them are very sort of artistic. There are some sliding doors ones. There are some ones which sort of look like it's a jigsaw puzzle. But have a play, have a bit of experimentation and see what works best for your videos. Be very careful with these type of transitions as well, because if they don't suit your particular video, then they'll look out of place. So again, you have to plan where you put your cuts in, what type of transition you're going to use, and yeah, quite simply, have a little bit of fun with it. You know, you're in charge of your license to entertain. So guys, that's going to be it for this one. I will go away and have a look on how to make a video, sort of making some really, really cool transitions, to make some nice little blur ones, make some good ones for travel videos, for your short videos, anything like that, and I'll come back to you. All right, guys, because there was a lot to learn when it comes to transitions to make them look better. A really, really cool one is actually a masking transition, which I'm going to have a look when I go into London next week to see if I can actually do it myself with a nice little sort of like out and about London type vlog. So that's it. I'm finished for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've taken something from it and something to make your little mind start to imagining how you can make your next videos go forward. If you are up for it, please go onto Instagram and use my hashtag BMPix2020 to show me your work. I look forward to seeing it. It's a few people are starting using it, which I'm quite pleased with. And what I'm going to start doing is at the end of some of my videos, I will have a look at your photographs, and if I like them and if I think they're awesome, I will shout out to you. That does not mean if I don't shout you out that you're not awesome. You are all awesome. Let's just put it out there, but it's just the ones that catch my eye. Okay, guys, so go over there, use my hashtag. While you're there on my social media, why not give me a bit of a follow? Here are my tags and my Instagram and Facebook. And while you're in that little corner of the screen, how about you hit the like button? And I think I've mentioned it a couple of times, but why not give me a subscribe? It means a lot to me to become part of the Benham Media team. The B team is what I'm going to start calling everything now, because quite frankly, this wasn't plan A. This is my plan B, and I want you to join my B team. But until next time, guys, thank you very, very much. I've been Nathan. You've been sensational. Mwah, 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 mwah.